Hey guys, welcome to Innerise podcast. So in this podcast we talk about dyslexia, ADHD, neurospicy people, neurodivergent people. I'm talking about them, and there are a lot of mispronounce. Will come into coming forward because of dyslexia. And I promise myself I am going to be comfortable with my dyslexic brain, so I'm not gonna edit that's the goal. Okay, so you can see a real person, real dyslexic person, how they talk, how they mispronounce, and how they mixed up with he and she. Okay, so let me welcome you my very first episode of Innerise podcast. So I am Adhora and I'm from Bangladesh, but I live in Lisbon. This is my beautiful city. This is my home right now, and those are my dolls because I have also anxiety attacks. So living here abroad is not easy. So I need something to hug, and they are like my support soft toy, support friend, and kind of my family. So today I want to talk about I have about me, my history, of course, because you guys need to know who am I. So my journey start that way. When I was kid, it was very obvious. I have all the symptom to be a dyslexic and ADHD child, but I don't know what happened to my teachers or my parents. They didn't understand. I think that their lack of knowledge, that they didn't know that these kind of things exist. For example, like one time I was standard 4. I exactly remember. I write off, English off. I write FO, for, not OF off. And my mom, she see that in my exam paper, and she just laugh at it. They're like, ha ha ha, my silly girl. Uh, and but they didn't get it because this is my brain doesn't know how to write properly. And there are a lot of times like I didn't know the spelling of tiger. I know that TIGER right now, but that time there is a time I couldn't explain. So my mom was like giving me punishment that today you have to learn it. So maybe 10 times he make me to like talk it, and I don't know. So with the punishment I learned this spelling, but I don't know how to spelling those kind of thing. And if you go way back, when I was kid, I started talking very late. I don't know how to, I can't read. Like if there is something is I have to read, I can't read. And if I'm reading properly, I will add some of my own word. That was funny. And I remember that one more time because of my ADHD thing, how I see my ADHD is there. Like fun fact, when I was a student, like I forgot to write in the exam time. I was writing and then I was like zone out somewhere else, and some people just push me, hey, write. Or some people ask me, hey, what is the answer of number 2? Then I remember, oh, this is the example I have to write. And yeah, this is how I write that time. So yeah, and still they didn't get it that actually I have ADHD. So my brain is like zone out, it's hyperactive. They just thought I'm not sincere, I'm not careful. And all of my life I just learn with people like I'm not careful, I'm not sincere, mainly I'm careless person. And because of my careless nature, I misspell everything. I don't know how to spell, or I don't know how to do anything. But the reality is my brain doesn't know how to spell. And come forward, okay. And I'm a former journalist too. I was a journalist. I used to work in television for 6 year plus. And my font size, all of my, when I write in the computer, my font size is like 24. From the far, people can see that how she's writing and what she's writing. And and I used to like put people name. When you see the news and they put interview and they put some name there, and as a journalist it's my duty was to write that name, and I will make mistakes so much in Bangla, because I used to work in a Bangla TV channel, of course. So like Bangladeshi TV channel, so of course it was the language of Bangla. And we have in our language like akar roshikar, and I always mistake that. Like in English you can see that maybe there will be some a, like Gonzalo, so Gon. I didn't put the O, I put GN. Yeah, I make this type of mistake a lot of time. Like gracefully I never got caught. I never, not caught, I got caught all the time. And then I learned that okay, I make that mistakes, what to do. So whenever I write someone names, I make sure other people check what I write, and then I submit it. So this is the way I was doing things, because I know I just can't submit. I make mistake, and luckily I never got troll for my spelling mistake. The boss was telling me, are you doing this kind of mistake willingly? They kind of poking all the time, you're doing this willingly, you are so careless, why you are so careless? Whenever I read your script you have a spelling mistake all the time. And she like, what happened? I was telling, I think I have some problem in my brain. That time it also I didn't know. When I came to Portugal like 3 years back, almost 3 years back, okay, it's still 19 days left. I was like, applied for my university, I started my university, and I was like, what is this problem in my brain? Why I do this? Then of course I go to Google. I don't know why these many years I didn't go to Google, what's the problem, and I learned about dyslexia for first time. Then I thought, oh, I have dyslexia. And before that I was thinking that I have ADHD. Then I go to a doctor, like psychiatrist, and confirm with my all the symptoms, and she confirmed me, yes, you have dyslexia, and yes, you are ADHD, but you don't need any kind of like medicine for ADHD, because you can mask it properly, or you are doing your life properly, so you don't need medicine for your ADHD, you don't need Adderall. And because I'm pretty good at masking, yay, and people think I'm just a happy, cute, excited, bubbly girl, but inside my brain there is more bubble. It's like a bubble wrap. I have one more story. One day I was sleeping, like not in my house, other people's house, and I couldn't sleep. And all day, all night, I couldn't sleep. And in my mind, there is some business idea going on, and it's like entertaining in my brain. That night, I thought, oh my god, I don't need phone to scroll. My brain is so entertaining. I like being ADHD. It's entertaining, really. I can have so many thoughts at the same time, but it's also tiring. It also makes me sometimes just freeze. It's make me more burnout than more people. Sometimes like I'm just freeze. Like this year I'm not working, like and my goal was making this video. That's why I was taking a break from working for anyone else. But it took me 8 months to shoot this long-term video, because I was in a freeze mode, because I was so much burnout. Hey, yeah, this is the third part of the story, like burnout. So when I came to Portugal, I used to work in restaurant, like all other immigrant student. And when you don't know the language, restaurant's your best friend. I never worked this much physically hard. Like, people think like working in a restaurant, it's not that serious or blah blah blah. Actually, it's mean physically it's really hard. Your whole body is aching and pain, and I was pushing myself so much. End of the last year, like in September, I got anxiety attack, like severe anxiety attack. Like the anxiety attack is so much severe that I couldn't move from my bed. Like even it's a secret, and it's a little bit gross, thing, I can grocery thing. Like I need to pee, I couldn't to go to the pee because I can't move from my bed. This was my anxiety situation, and the anxiety hit so badly. Like I never faced this kind of anxiety ever. Before I had anxiety problem attack also in 2017 for 6 months in a row, but this time anxiety hit so badly, like I couldn't function. Thankfully, I was in Portugal and in Lisbon. I go to doctor, or they give they put me on my SSRI. Now I'm going to therapy, and the SSRI is also going. So now I'm doing good. And of course, I will make another podcast. All the side effects of SSRI. People talk about a lot of things because before I taking SSRI, I was not ready to take it because I was scared because of the side effects they are talking about. I need a water break. But it's okay. So I'll make video about it. If you want it, you can comment below. If you want it, please subscribe to my channel. You will know what the likes. It's more than 8 months, more like almost a year. So I am thinking like in September I'll make the video of like 1 year experience of SSRI. So what the side effects, what I'm feeling, and how I'm feeling with everything, like my personal experience. So as a person, I was always a sensitive child. Okay, always a sensitive person. As a child, was also sensitive because I remember when I was like teenage, like early teenage, like 12, like 13, 14. I have so much pain in my body. Like I have so much ache in my body. I don't know how and where. And my parents took me all the hospital and they can, and available in Bangladesh, being honest, but they couldn't figure it out. And then someone suggests them like take me on a meditation course. And after that 4th day, my life changed. In 2007, I take my first meditation course. Not take, sorry, I attended my first meditation course, and my whole life just changed. How I think, how my brain works, and how everything works is my change. And like when I was growing up, hey, I'm a 90s kid. I'm not kid, but I'm a 90s lady. So I'm a 90s lady, so I can say that like it was not easy for us. We didn't have that much internet access. We don't know how to access all the information. So but I was always into self development, that's true. But with this meditation course actually give me the path that how can I be more self development area. So it's been more than 17 years I'm in this area. I'm doing practicing meditation. After that I do meditation course like 4 or 5 times in my life. I am in like I was a journalist all the time, and I was talking with a lot of people and taking their stories. So and I teach this, like I was unknowingly dyslexic and ADHD brain, and I was teaching myself how to take care of this brain. I was like I was successfully did my journalism thing, and journalism is all about writing, and I was a dyslexic. I know it just doesn't make sense, but it was making sense for me because ADHD people crave for their deadline, and journalism giving me deadline every single day. So I did it. So this is kind of my life story. Like in summary, I want to tell you like I went through. It wasn't easy, and not knowing that what's problem with you, and you think like why you are like this, all this question like why I'm like this, why I'm making this kind of mistake, why I'm forgetting everything, why I am like this, why I can't manage anything, why it's so difficult for me to email someone, why I am just, how can I get my life together, get your shit together, how, I don't know. And working with me, like being honest, the favorite topics in my life is like me like other people, I think. And I always want to be better version of me, and that's why I study a lot about this kind of thing. How can I be better? So I was working with my brain every single day, and I teach myself how to, because my brain is very sensitive. I need to do journal to function. Like, I didn't learn journaling to watching YouTube video. I did journaling because I needed to function my brain. So I actually practically learned how to deal with this brain. So, and it's okay. I just want to tell you, if I can, you can too. And this is always will be a working progress. So I'm in a working progress duty of myself, and working towards my dream. And I just want to tell you that we are different, and it's amazing to be different, because in our mind there is a lot of thoughts. We can talk to, like, our one mind can talk to other mind. I know it's weird sounds, but actually we can. It's fun. It's, at the same time, it's very exhausting. I don't understand you. And for the parents, if you have child or younger siblings, anyone who think like can have ADHD or dyslexia, please, like, actually think they are actually careless or they are actually dyslexic. Actually they are facing some problems, because those feelings is ruin yourself, like, it's not feel good when people, you're trying so much and people saying you like, hey, you're not good enough, you're careless, you're dumb. It's it's not the thing you want to know about yourself. Really, you really don't want to know about yourself. So I'm finishing my first podcast today. See you next Friday. And always remember, I love you. And I know if you're watching till this video, you're liking me too. So please don't forget to subscribe, because I need you guys. And actually, this is my life goal and mission, to create mental health awareness. Because I wish in my time someone tell my mom, I am dyslexic, I am ADHD, and they don't tell me that I'm dumb or I'm not smart enough. I wish I will have a better childhood, and I have more self-confidence. So that's my goal in my life, to protect that child and protect that human that tell you that, hey, you're not dumb, you're just different, or you're very creative and you're very smart than a lot of people, and you're just unique. And when you are a kid, we want to be unique. Everyone wants to be unique, but congratulations, you are actually unique. Yeah, see you.